Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seat as we are about to start the program. Again, silence your cell phones. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Please silence your cell phones. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Woo! Please, graduates, have a seat. Welcome to Roseman University of Health Sciences College of Nursing, ABSN July Class of 21, pinning, and the inaugural MSN Family Nurse Practitioner January Class of 2021 Nursing White Coat Ceremony. I am Dr. Brian Oxhorn. I am the Dean of the College of Nursing. And this is a great day for us. As educators, this day represents the outcome of the sharing of our knowledge, skills, and attitudes to both our entry-level and advanced practice nurses. As families and loved ones, this day represents the fulfillment of the dreams and aspirations of those closest to you. For some of our graduates, this day represents socialization into a profession dedicated to the needs of others and improving the human experience. For the others, this day represents the expansion of their scope of practice to improve health outcomes for patients and populations and provide needed healthcare services to fulfill to the full extent of their capabilities. This day may also represent the end of a long, challenging journey. However, this is likely not the end, for whether through your nurse residencies, continuing education, or a return to formal academic nursing education. For some of you, that'd be FNP. For others, that would be the DNP in the back row there. Our profession is all about lifelong learning. Healthcare is a dynamic world. New technologies and new discoveries and new patient interactions will continue to challenge the knowledge, skills, and attitudes you have mastered in your time at Roseman. Today, you are no longer student nurses or student nurse practitioners. You are now graduate nurses and graduate nurse practitioners. And over the next few months, one by one, you'll be calling yourself registered nurses or advanced practice registered nurses. I welcome some of you to our profession, and I welcome others to the expanded role of provider. I am honored to have been a small part of your journey, and congratulations to you. Please let me welcome to the stage Dr. Renee Kaufman, the president of Roseman University of Health Sciences.
Good evening. On behalf of the Roseman University Board of Trustees, its administration, faculty, and staff, we congratulate each and every one of you. We're very excited for you and your future and have been a part of that journey that you've been on. We appreciate that you have chosen Roseman, and we hope that you take Roseman in your heart and in your minds and as you care for your patients from now and into the future. Congratulations. At this time, it does me great pleasure to introduce the Chancellor of our Henderson campus, Dr. Eukaryanati.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. You are our future. You have defied the odds. You defied the pandemic because you decided to enter a professional, healthcare professional program at the height of the pandemic. You did not let COVID stop you from achieving your dream. You will be our healthcare heroes. You will be remembered by all those patients you will take care of. You chose a profession that is one of the most respected professions in this country. The last time I checked, can you guess the most respected profession? Let me try this one more time. Do you remember the profession you are entering into? Okay. What is the most respected profession in this country? Nursing. There you go. Yeah. That's because you touch patients. You are the patient advocate. You are the one that tells the patient it's going to be okay. As you graduate and take on that important role, don't forget why you chose nursing. Don't forget why you are the most trusted profession. It's because we believe in you. And for those of you who will work for employers that will have tuition assistance on some kind of help with tuition, take advantage of that. Go back and earn a degree. And at this point, I would like all those who have stepped up to receive the Masters of Nursing, Master of Science in Nursing, please stand and be recognized. have stepped up. And therefore, we have not only higher respect for you, but higher expectation. Because now you're going to be, some of you will be working in states where you will be diagnosing. You'll be saying what's going on with the patient. Therefore, you cannot guess it. When in doubt, you do the research. Treatment changes. New treatment options come up regularly, and you have to be on top of it. So thank you for stepping up to receive the next level of degree in nursing. We appreciate you. Please be seated. Okay, when you get into the profession, you'll be challenged. But you have already been challenged in this program. Right? You are getting a Roseman degree, the degree that says, I can do whatever it is I have to do and need to do when it comes to education, because guess what? I get 90% at everything. So when you go out there and get discouraged or things don't go your way, remember why you entered the profession. Remember all these people behind you that supported you, encouraged you, believed in you, and trusted in you. And believe in yourself. Thank you so much for choosing Roseman University of the Health Sciences as the university for you to begin your journey. And for those of you who are earning your master's degree, to continue that journey. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
All right. So, we live in Vegas. There's odds on everything, right? So our undergraduate students, they take an exam. Their last day, they took it today. And believe they're still here, and they're not fried yet, believe it or not. This is a very difficult exam, harder than their licensing exam, according to those maybe in the back can confirm, much harder than the licensing exam. It's a predictive exam. And as Roseman, the passing rate is they much reach the 90th percentile, meaning that there's 90% probability that they'll pass the NCLEX. Okay? Like statistics, there's no such thing as 100. Okay? So I want to point out that well over the half this class has a statistically 100% probability of passing the NCLEX. And the other half, small percentage difference. An amazing job, you guys. You may not like us. You may be really tired of us and angry with us. It's been a long journey. Nursing school's hard enough, but with COVID, it's even harder. But you guys learned something, okay? Because you took a standardized test today, and you did phenomenally well. I'm so proud of you guys. So it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news. We don't have that type of strong sixes for those guys in the back, but I'm sure they'll do it fine. So there's another statistic in the College of Nursing, and if those of you who have been to our pinning ceremonies before, or it's live on YouTube from the last time we did this at the Orleans, there's an odds going out there in the College of Nursing of whose name will I forget tonight. And these are usually people that I've worked with for my 10 to 12 years that I've been at Roseman. Okay, so we'll see how this goes tonight. So likely there's a 100% probability I'll stare at somebody and go, So I am so pleased to welcome these individuals. These are the faculty and staff that work in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, to make what we do so valuable and to give you guys a great education. They dedicate their time and effort to provide you that education so that you can go out and practice safely in whatever clinical area you choose. So we'll start here with the faculty. So we have Dr. Janae Hurlbut, our Associate Dean of Graduate Research Programs. Dr. Delos Jones, an Associate Dean of Faculty Affairs and Learning Innovation. Dr. Susanna Winslow, Associate Dean of Academic and Student Affairs. Dr. Shanda Clark, Assistant Dean of Curriculum and Assessment. Dr. Rowena Bermundo, Director of Clinical Resources. Dr. Judy Jones, our Director of the MSN FMP program. Dr. Laura Okolo, our Graduate Practicum Coordinator. Dr. Jason Major, graduate faculty. Dr. Susan Watson, who helped create our MSN program, longtime faculty at Roseman, and administrator. Dr. Mary Faye Axon Armstrong, professor in the college. Ms. Mel Obasi, assistant professor in the College of Nursing. Professor Deborah Wonderly, one of our assistant professors. Dr. Tamara Carley, assistant professor. Miss Eliza Michelle, assistant professor. Professor Stephanie Maston, assistant professor with us. It's not your guys, I'll forget that we worked with forever, don't worry about it. Professor Kylie Anderson, who's our assistant director of Skills Lab. Professor Marika Chunik, faculty. Dr. Federico Calixtro, assistant professor in our graduate program. Professor Robert Fox, assistant professor. And Professor Augusta Arato, assistant professor. Then we have Miss Christine Russell, who works in our administrative assistant, our clinical department. Camera, we have Annie Ortega on camera. We have Francisca Garcia over there on the other camera. And then Mr. Eric Dillon, our Director of Admissions and Enrollment. Mr. Moises Ibarra, graduate practicum, or excuse me, recruiter, travel recruiter. That looks like Myra. Is that Myra? She's behind the mat. Myra Novers, come. Miss Myra Segura from the registrar's office. Thank you for coming. Miss Cambry Goodfellow, administrative assistant at our South Jordan campus. Miss Anya Reisert, one of our admissions specialists. Nikki from the registrar's office. I'm sorry I don't know your last name, but I guess that's close. It counts for something. Miss Donna Lafee, our clinical coordinator here in Henderson. Miss Denise House, administrative assistant to me. And the one who puts all this planning together, Miss Ana Guevara. Hey, I did it. I guess maybe I don't know a last name, but that was pretty good. That was impressive. You got to give me some props for that. And then we have Mr. Jason Gibson in the back, the DJ there in the back. He actually works for Roseman as well, so let's give him a hand. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. So at this time, I would like to welcome Professor Deborah Wonderly to the podium to read the tradition of the pinning ceremony and lighting of the candle.
Good evening and congratulations to the honorees. In the 1860s, Florence Nightingale devoted herself to caring for casualties of the Crimean War. In recognition of her service, she was awarded the Cross of St. George. Florence then extended the honor by presenting a Medal of Excellence to the most deserving student graduate at the Nightingale School of Nursing in London. Today, nursing schools around the world give a nursing pin to represent a Medal of Excellence to their student nurses upon graduation. The Roseman nursing pin is designed in the university colors of burgundy and silver. The shape of the pin symbolizes the unique block curriculum of the Roseman program. Each side of the pin represents the College of Nursing's core values: service, integrity, innovation, and knowledge. The lamp of knowledge on the lower half of the pin signifies the nurse's science-based knowledge and commitment to lifelong learning, which are foundational principles of professional nursing practice. The lamp was a symbol of the care and devotion Florence Nightingale administered to the sick and injured in the practice of her nursing. After nurses were pinned, Miss Nightingale would light a lamp and pass the flame to each nurse as they said the pledge. Today, we carry on the ceremonial tradition, passing of the light. Thank you. Let's see, I want to invite Mrs. Charlene Reyes to the podium.
Good evening and congratulations, class of 2021. Woo! We began nursing school knowing that there was a COVID-19 pandemic, knowing that there were greater risks now more than ever for being a nurse. As Professor Calarco told us, take the journey. And note, she didn't say enjoy the journey, because some days would be harder than others, especially when you're expected to get a 90% or higher on every assessment. So we took this journey, despite all of our fears. With each block, we did not know what to expect. Some days we would be on Zoom, staring at the screen, hoping the professors wouldn't say, "Students, please turn your cameras on." But they did anyway. So we learned to expect the unexpected. We will now take our newfound nursing judgment to guide us through the rest of our career. We learned that there would be days that we don't have all the answers. There will be days our patients may doubt us, and days we may doubt ourselves. It may not get easier, but we will get stronger. It is up to us now as nurses to provide that strength to our vulnerable patients. We made it this far by putting all of our care into passing nursing school, and now it's time to offer that same care to our patients. With that, we must value our mental health. Remember that mental health involves you as the nurse. We tire ourselves to provide comfort for our patients, but we must take a step back to provide a safe environment for ourselves also. The healer also needs healing, and the considerate also need to be considered. This is especially important now that we have seen the impacts of the pandemic. We're stepping out into the healthcare arena to become part of something bigger than ourselves. The pandemic showed the world that the power of the nurse goes beyond taking a blood pressure and administering medication. It exposed fearless commitment for every patient. The rigorous coursework that we have mastered here at Roseman University has proved not only are we capable, but we are also determined to challenge ourselves to reach our full potential. Nursing has been said to be the most trusted profession out there, and I believe that we are ready because nursing school and the pandemic has trained us for this moment. A huge thank you to our support systems, mom, dad, sisters, brothers, partners, loved ones, and professors. Thank you for being our motivators, supporters, and cheerleaders. Thank you for putting up with the enormous stress that we have felt for the past 17 months. Thank you for letting us listen to your heart and lung sounds, for having us quiz you on everything, and for helping us make it to today, where we hope to make you proud by walking across this stage. Congratulations once again. We did it. Roadrunners forever.
Good evening. It is a privilege and honor to stand before everyone today to present the notable achievements of our inaugural graduate student cohort. Even though our Master of Science in Nursing program was in its infancy stage, these ambitious group of students entrusted Roseman to provide them with a quality education that many already had known to come to know as Roseman alumni. I speak for all the faculty by saying how grateful we are and a sincere thank you. So with that, I would like to introduce our first celebratory event that provides recognition of high achievements gained by these students as they are ready to embark on their journey as advanced practice nurses. To signify this, a white coat ceremony will be conducted tonight that is symbolic of their career progression as new primary healthcare providers. The white coat ceremony is the oldest and most well-known program of the Gold Foundation. The Arnold P. Gold Foundation established the white coat ceremony in 1993. The first white coat ceremony took place in 1993 at the Columbia University, Vallejo's College of Physicians and Surgeons. At the time, Dr. Arnold Gold was a professor of clinical neurology and a professor of clinical pediatrics there. He noted that the existing practice of having students take the Hippocratic Oath at the end of their medical training occurred 4 years too late. In 2014, recognizing the vital role nurses play in the healthcare team, the Gold Foundation partnered with the American Association of Colleges of Nursing to adopt a white coat ceremony for nursing. More than 360 schools of nursing now participate, and the number continues to grow. The Gold Foundation instituted the white coat ceremony to emphasize humanism in medicine. Like physicians, the white coat ceremony is an event that many nurse practitioner students take part in to commemorate nursing graduates who are to assume new roles in advanced practice nursing. To symbolize this tradition, students are coated by their faculty using the iconic white coat, often worn by the healthcare professionals, symbolizing the nurse's transition to the role as healthcare provider. In addition to the white coats, students will be given a pin provided by the Gold Foundation that commemorates the white coat ceremony. Featured on this pin is a gold Mobius loop that symbolizes the continuous bond of trust, respect, and communication. When ultimately humanism is to be very center of patient care, we encourage our graduates to proudly wear their pin as a reminder of their oath to help keep healthcare human. Thank you. And with that, we'd like to invite our graduate class speaker this time, Mr. Donald Wall.
To Roseman's esteemed leadership, faculty, alumni, I graduated just like you guys did from the same school. Current graduating class, welcome to the rest of your life. As graduates, the most critical element of our lives, next to sodium and water, is our time. Very precious commodity indeed. You learn to time manage to make the deadlines of your assignments due date. You learn to juggle the running chainsaw, the wily spider monkey, and the bowling ball while throwing in current life dynamics, work, children, what have you. Our takeaway should be life-work balance and how essential it is for us as driven individuals in our career decisions to make time for our relationships. Mathematically, it equates like this, and bear with me. If you lived to be 90 years old, you would have lived 32,850 days. Though I'm not the benchmark, for this exercise we'll use my age of 57 years old, which means I've lived 20,805 days. That means I have 12,045 days left. A quote from the greatest movie ever made, Shawshank Redemption: get busy living or get busy dying. The takeaway is get busy living. But first you need to know about yourself. It will be a question from future employers. The question may be, what is essential about you? Well, what is your answer? If you don't know it, find it. It will define you and for the rest of your life. Keeping the life balance, remember those who have helped you become the person who you are. Recognize them, tell them your appreciation. Shout out to my mother, Marietta, my wife, Darcy, my daughter, Allison. What's up? My son-in-law, Shane, and really awesome friend, Nancy. Thank you for coming. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Seriously, I'm jerking a tear. Anyone who has ever graduated from a college, anyone who's ever been able to sustain contributing employment has had at least one person, and often many, who have believed in them and their success. We don't get to be intelligent people without many different investments from leadership, faculty, friends, family. It's how we grow. The return on the investment from Roseman will pay dividends tenfold. Yes, you paid for your education. However, the tools obtained will allow us to build empires, legacies, and perpetuating through managed wealth over time. This is what we give the next generation, which is the spoils of our commitment, conduct, and character. And in closing, the universe has brought us together, and now many of us are going our separate ways, carrying what you have learned from Roseman with a tight grip, and how to help those who need you and lead by example. You're in the public eye. Stay true to the reason you started down this path. That is to make a positive impact in people's lives. This is your marching order. Thank you.
I was telling the students not to trip across the stage. Wrong person. I just want to tell you, like Dr. Oxhorn, how extremely proud I am of how well you guys did today. You made me very happy to be a part of this university. You are the future of what healthcare will be. So congratulations on a job excellently done. Now, let's do this. Ruby Anna Karen Alberto, being pinned by Ruben Alberto. Justin Akunam being pinned by Doris Anukum. Cindy Au being pinned by Alden Sang. Donova Atalig Cabrera being pinned by Dion Cabrera. Nicole Dagardis being pinned by Eleanor Dagardis. Christian Blair Dudado being pinned by Marilyn Dudado. Kimberly Noel Eck being pinned by Astrid Eck. Hillary Barbara Emmeling being pinned by Arthur Emmeling. Kelsey Fitzpatrick being pinned by Ryan Roberts. Samantha Joy Go being pinned by Cynthia Go. Tiana Marie Gomez being pinned by Regina No. Anna Clarissa Gozum being pinned by Nestor Gozum. Yang Feng Huang being pinned by Ryuden Yu. Yvonne Huynh being pinned by Emily Vu. Ray Young being pinned by Jay Chung. Mark Foster Johnson being pinned by Christine Johnson. Amanda Nicole Jones being pinned by Stephen Jones. Kimberly Ann King being pinned by Wayne King. Chelsea Ray Kirksey being pinned by Alicia Kirksey. Jamie Lay being pinned by Dr. Linda Lay. Erica Blanco Leary being pinned by Scott Leary. Madison Lindblom being pinned by Remington McNutley. Angelica Mekabalag, being pinned by Mary Rose Mekabalag. Brittany Malik, being pinned by Trey Hoppel. Gabriela Martinez, being pinned by Mary Cruz Martinez. Alisa Marie McAlpine, being pinned by Debbie McAlpine. Kenneth Melendez, being pinned by Mitzi Gabriana. Bernadette Jimenez Miller, being pinned by Trisha Monique Miller. Cynthia Rivera Natividad, being pinned by Rodney Alora. Juliana Daney Navarro, being pinned by Monica Stout. Spencer David Nicholas, being pinned by David Nicholas. Michaela Ruth Ono, being pinned by Jonathan Ono. Justin Wayne Pace, being pinned by Brighton Pace. Lauren Pagzalingen, being pinned by Sonyu Nu. Steve Pan, being pinned by Ellen Pan. Stephanie Elizabeth Perez being pinned by Matthew Navarro. Joy Renee Phillips being pinned by Jessica Phillips. Jennifer Victoria Pinto being pinned by Rosaria Pinto. Kimberly Ramirez being pinned by Maribel Ramirez. Charlene Stephanie Reyes being pinned by Sharon Reyes. Sierra Alexis Rodriguez being pinned by Terry Rodriguez. Chantel Ashley Rodland being pinned by Nola Rodland. Tutu Spar being pinned by Dr. Kathleen Gentry. Haley Sobchak being pinned by Karen Sobchak. Harmony Tapia being pinned by Christian Tapia. Irvin Toison being pinned by Asteria Toison. Heather Rose Woodhouse being pinned by Susan Engel. Adam Yang being pinned by Jay Yang. Dominique Yang being pinned by Nicholas Yang. Enzo Zuniga being pinned by Elisa Marquez. Congratulations, everyone. We expect great things from you.
And without further ado, now we present the MSN graduates. Jonna Beard. Jerry Ann Ferrer. Jocelyn James. Joshua Jorgensen. Camille Last. Donald Wall. Thank you.
Well, this is indeed a proud moment for all of us. Graduates, you are here this evening to be recognized and congratulated. I would like to encourage all of you to continue lifelong learning, to stay current in your practice, to always adhere to professional standards of nursing practice. Graduates, please stand and raise your right hand as we pledge to the nursing oath together. I invite all the nurses present to stand and join us as well. You will find the nursing oath written on the last page of your program. Taking the nursing oath is our pledge to always perform at the highest level and to provide the best care possible to our patients, families, and communities we serve. Please repeat after me. In full knowledge of the obligation that I am undertaking, I promise to practice professional nursing with all my skills and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status of those entrusted to my care, sparing no effort to preserve quality of life, alleviate suffering, and to promote health as affirmed by the person. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which may endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my personal knowledge and skills at the highest level, and to give support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the profession. Congratulations, graduates 2021.
Congratulations, BSN grads, and my students, MSN grads. Congratulations. Well done. So at this time, we would like to recognize the members of the Nursing Honor Society. Students are eligible for membership as long as they meet requirements on or before the designated due dates. Students will have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership. The asterisk after a student's name in the program indicates the student is a member of the Roseman Nursing Honor Society, as do the gold and purple honor cords the members wear at graduation. Please stand as I call your name, face the audience, and remain standing until all students' names have been called. Ruby Alberto. Christian Blair Dudulau. Kimberly Eck. Kelsey Fitzpatrick. Samantha Go. Tiana Gomez. Amanda Jones. Michaela Ono. And Stephanie Perez. Please join me in thanking the 2020 Nursing Honor Society members for the various activities that they have provided to the community, the nursing profession, and to Roseman University of Health Sciences. You may sit, please. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and congratulations to students. Founded in 1952, the National Student Nurses Association is a nonprofit organization for students enrolled in nursing programs. It is dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students. We have a chapter of the Student Nurses Association here at Roseman. This association promotes each member to build their leadership skills and conflict resolution through shared governance and community. With respect for others, student nurses in SNA make their own decisions based on fiduciary research and historical and current evidence. They are encouraged to take full advantage of their education and develop their professional leadership skills through collaboration with other members in healthcare teams and provide hands-on care to clients. There are many activities participated in by these students develop continuous lifelong learning and ethics of the profession. These students are known throughout the community for their hard work and compassion. I am very proud of these students who have demonstrated their integrity, compassion, humanity, and professionalism, and would like to recognize them today for their contributions to the community. Please, members, stand as I call your name. Christian Blair Bugarine Duldalo. Alyssa Marie McAlpine. And Heather Rose Woodhouse. Congratulations. You can have a seat.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Roseman University's Critical Care and Emergency Student Nurses Association, or CESNA, was founded to help students interested in the critical care and emergency nursing fields have a platform to learn more about each specialty. The organization focuses on educating students through presentations from outside specialists, promoting nurse apprenticeship and internship opportunities, as well as doing volunteer work for the local community. CESNA members, please rise as your name is called. Alyssa Marie McAlpine. Charlene Stephanie Reyes. Irvin Carlo Tuazon. Congratulations.
At this time, I would like to recognize the graduates of the Registered Nurses and Primary Care Scholars. The purpose of the RNPC Scholars is to recruit, train, and nursing students to practice to the full scope of their licensure in community-based primary care teams, both in rural and urban settings. The RNPC graduates are, and please stand as I call your names, Dominic Yang, Joy Phillips, Amanda Jones, Kimberly Ramirez, Chantel Rowland, Heather Woodhouse, Alyssa McAlpine, Charlene Reyes, and Kimberly King. The goals of the RMP Scholar Program includes increasing the number of undergraduate students who are committed to practice in rural and underserved areas, addressing population health outcomes, public health needs of underserved populations, thereby decreasing disparities of health care, and improving the quality and access to health care for all populations. The RMPC scholars, those that you see in front of you, received over 150 hours in primary care training. This included providing care within primary care settings, both in urban and rural settings, and I think they had an exciting van trip at one point. The scholars were able to see the full impact of providing care within a team approach and developed an appreciation of the obstacles encountered by clients who sought care at primary care sites in rural Nevada. Again, congratulations to you all and for your many accomplishments.
Aloha, I'm Dr. Mary Faye Axon Armstrong. I'm the faculty advisor for the Asian American Pacific Islander Nurse Association of Nevada, Roseman University Student Nurse Association. That's APINA RUSNA for short. The first state chapter Student Nurse Association officially formed in March 2019. The goal of APINA of Nevada is to unify APINA nurses in Nevada and beyond, to facilitate and promote networking and to develop collaborative partnerships between professional nurses, nurse researchers, nurse educators, and advanced practice nurses and nursing students and community affiliates with the sole purpose of identifying the healthcare needs of AAPIs and optimizing resources to promote healthy living and better their lives. Samantha Joy Go, please stand up and face the audience. Samantha is one of the APINA stay standing. Samantha, this is your time. Samantha is one of the APINA RUSNA members who were involved in various community outreach for ethnic minority population, specifically the Asian Pacific Islanders and other minoritized population. In the year 2020, last year, during the COVID pandemic, the students participated in the free drive-up flu clinic and distributed over 1,000 frozen foods to families at the Las Vegas Chinatown Mall. This year, 2021, APINA RUSNA partnered with APINA of Nevada and Nevada State College and gave away blankets and lunch meals to the homeless population at North and Las Vegas. Last May of 2021, in celebration for the annual Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Awareness Month, Commissioner Justin Jones and the Clark County of Nevada Commissioners recognized and honored APINA of Nevada and APINA RUSNA, that's us, for our contribution and participation in the Asian Community Development Council's pop-up vaccine clinic in Chinatown, Las Vegas, with a goal of vaccinating 1,000 people of business owners and ACDC client population. The recognition and award included our Healthy Monday radio shows on PHLV Radio for increasing health awareness and vaccine confidence among the ethnic minority population. As the founder and past president of the APINA of Nevada, on behalf of our members, it is our hope to instill the passion and purpose to our nursing students like Samantha and increase their cultural awareness. Everyone, please applause. Thank you, Samantha, and congratulations.
Excuse me. There are numerous stories regarding the tradition of the military coin. One such tale references a World War I pilot who was shot down and captured behind enemy lines. All his personal belongings were confiscated except for a small gold-plated coin bearing his squadron's insignia, which he kept hidden. Upon his escape from his captors, he came upon an Allied patrol. As he had no identification, the Allies assumed he was an enemy spy and ordered his execution. However, in the nick of time, he showed the Allies his coin and the insignia were recognized. So instead of shooting him, they gave him a bottle of wine. Following that tradition, pilots began to be challenged by members of their squadron to produce their coin. If you were not carrying it, you would be required to buy a drink of choice for the person making the challenge. Roseman College of Nursing acknowledges the achievement of our veteran students by presenting them with our challenge coin. The coin bears the American flag along with the lamp of knowledge and a glorious sunrise against the mountains like our nursing pin. The backside bears the bald eagle, which is a symbol of strength and determination and helps us find the drive within ourselves to push further and reach higher. And at this time, I would like to invite Kenneth Melendez to the stage to receive his Roseman Challenge coin and remind him that after the ceremony is concluded, unless you keep this on you, you're probably buying the next round for everybody here.
All right, now for a couple other awards. We'll get rid of this so you can understand me. There we go. All right. Going to give out whoops, am I turning it off? There we go. A couple of Dean's Awards now. The first, Spirit of Nursing Award. The recipient of this award has set an example of perseverance and passion in the pursuit of nursing care. During one of the clinical rotations, the recipient was assigned to a patient who was complaining about pain. Unfortunately, staff members were busy dealing with other patients who needed more help. The recipient took the effort to inform the healthcare provider, and using the SBAR situation, background, assessment, and recommendation format that his nursing school had taught him, he got the provider to prescribe appropriate pain medication, which ultimately helped the patient's pain. The patient thanked the recipient and was encouraged that everything would be okay. At one point during nursing school, the recipient was not successful in a block and sought the help of a mentor. The recipient persevered and ended up passing the block and was grateful for the help. The recipient of the Spirit of Nursing Award is Miss Samantha Go. Miss Go, would you like? Come on up, Samantha. Miss Go would like to thank her mentor, Mr. Anthony Hussein Gazavat, for helping her and her classmates to understand the concept in passing the block. And another nursing. There's a lot of you guys, you know. This recipient has volunteered widely and has helped provide COVID vaccination services in various healthcare centers to Southern Nevada. During one of the clinical experiences, the recipient was assigned to a patient who was depressed. To respond to this situation, the recipient recalled a nursing theory teaching on the essence of nursing and focused on the patient's mental, physical, and emotional well-being. The recipient brought the patient to the hospital atrium, where the patient started to tell stories of growing up while enjoying the beauty of the hospital garden. After having an opportunity to tell stories, the patient's demeanor changed and expressed gratitude for the opportunity to get out and enjoy the fresh air. That experience was a memorable one for the recipient, who realized that moments like this are what make the pursuit of the nursing career worthwhile. The recipient possesses selfless, honorable, and passionate approach to providing care to patients. The recipient of the Spirit of Nursing Award is Kenneth Melendez. Kenneth, come on up.
All right, for the Dean's Award. The recipient of this nursing award has volunteered at various hospital and health events. The recipient has been praised for good work ethics and works well with other members of the healthcare team. During the clinical experience, the recipient initiated a rapid response call where a patient was not responding to oxygen treatment and the patient's level of consciousness was deteriorating. Soon after the rapid response, the patient responded positively to a change in oxygen treatment and experienced an improvement in overall status. The recipient was commended on the effort and was thanked by the staff for a job well done. The recipient's quick response to a critical situation was decisive, and the experience epitomizes the reasons the recipient wanted to become a nurse in the first place. The Dean's Award is hereby awarded to Miss Erica Leary.
last but not least, the Graduate Student Excellence Award. This award recognizes an exceptional student's performance for having or showing professionalism, eagerness, ambition, and demonstrating care and clinical competence in advanced nursing practice. The award is given to a student in the graduating class as nominated by the graduate nursing faculty. This student models exceptional professional behavior in clinical practice, communications and coursework, and with College of Nursing faculty, administrators, and staff. This student has been praised by their preceptors as an independent and critical thinker, professional, and hard worker. Faculty praise the student for consistent professionalism, respectful demeanor, exemplary academic performance, and positive attribute. This student can always be found wearing a signature smile. With great pleasure, this year's recipient of the Graduate Student Excellence Award is Jerry Ann Ferrer.
All right, almost done, folks. As we complete the formal part of our ceremony, I'd like to share a few parting words with the graduates, since this is the last time, if I ever had it in the first place, their attention as a group. So you are now entering maybe at orientation for like 5 minutes, and then you were out. You checked out. I know it. You represent the future of our profession. I challenge you to ask yourselves every day, how should I be, not what should I do? I ask you to think about your character, your values, and your virtues, your ability to act outstandingly. Your journey of discovery does not end here. Continue to ask yourself in each new challenging situation, how should I be? The undergraduates mastered, well, those folks did too in the back, but they mastered the 5 rights of medication. You can't EBR that. I know there's more than 5, but I'm older than you, and the 5 are the only ones that really matter, right? Okay. So a new set of 5 rights. Okay? Always act at the right time regarding the right thing towards the right person with the right intention and in the right way. Be the role model for those you interact with and care for. As you go forth and be fruitful, remember, watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. And watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. This concludes our white coat pinning ceremony, our pinning ceremony and white coat ceremony. Thank you all for being here this evening. The students could not have completed this rigorous program without all of you. Believe me. Your attendance would make this a memorable occasion for the class of 21. So we're going to walk out. I'd ask you to please be seated, or you can jump up and holler and hoop and holler. But just hang tight. They're going to walk out, and they're going to come right back, right? Because there's food here, and we've got lots of room in here, so that they'll be right back. I promise you. We're done with them. We have no more use for them, so please. And you guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you who have chosen Roseman, and those of you who had faith in us to become accredited.
Thank you.